brevis, red tide, like we call it red tide because it's some dinoflagellates actually produce different colors of pigment. Like cyanobacteria can produce a blue-green pigment, what we call blue-green algae. But blue-green algae is not algae. Like cyanobacteria is exactly what it is, cyanobacteria. Not an algae, it's a bacteria. But some dinoflagellates like K. brevis, what we call the red tide in the Gulf of Mexico, call it red tide because it'll produce a little red pigmentation. There's all kinds of algae everywhere though. You know, and me even being an algae scientist, I couldn't tell you what that is without sticking it underneath a microscope and actually figuring out what it is. But there's a lot of pigment producers that aren't bad at all. You know, in this ecosystem, if there wasn't algae, there would be no life. Can you imagine only living on 30% of the oxygen that you breathe? Like imagine that, guys. Imagine if I took 70% of the oxygen out of your breath for the rest of your life. That's what would happen if I made algae go away. Everybody thinks that the Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the earth, but believe it or not, guys, the phytoplanktons in the ocean are producing 70% of the Earth's oxygen that it needs to survive. You know, so I mean, that's some, you know. Everybody looking around, that's our cuz, like that's when you want to hit the video, because that's good stuff. Just teasing Christy. One day I told her, I said, when I do this, press that record button. And usually I'll remember after I get done saying, I'll be like, oh yeah, Christy. Hope you got that.